From A for avocado to Z for zucchini and everything in between, food choices today are endless. And just because you have diabetes does not mean you can't enjoy all those foods while maintaining a healthy glucose level. One method of meal planning that offers a flexible range of food choices while allowing greater control of your blood glucose level is called carbohydrate counting. The three basic nutrients found in foods are protein, fat, and carbohydrate. Your body needs all three to remain healthy and strong. But the nutrient that has the greatest effect on your blood glucose is carbohydrate. 15 minutes to 1.5 hours after you eat carbohydrates, your blood sugar, also called blood glucose, will rise. If your blood glucose is often high, over time, you are at an increased risk for long-term health problems. Your body needs the energy that carbohydrates provide, so cutting them out is not an option. Instead, you can learn to better control the amount of carbohydrates you eat and when you eat them to help prevent long-term health problems. Carbohydrates can be found in a wide variety of foods, such as starches like breads, bagels, cereals, pastas, rice, and whole grains, fruits and fruit juice, vegetables and beans, dairy products including milk, yogurt, and ice cream, candy, desserts like cakes, cookies, pies, and pastries, and snack foods including crackers, chips, and pretzels. Here's a pretty typical meal you may have had. Can you pick out the food choices that will raise your blood glucose? If you chose the glass of milk, brown rice, side salad, and piece of cake, you know your carbohydrates. The chicken breast is a protein. The oil and vinegar salad dressing is a fat. Neither of these will raise your blood glucose. Now, what if you choose to eat a fruit salad for dessert instead of cake, and a diet soda instead of milk? Diet soda contains no carbohydrates, so it will not raise your blood glucose, but it doesn't give you any nutrients either. The fruit salad will still raise your blood glucose because, although healthier than the cake, fruit contains carbohydrates. Your blood glucose will rise whenever you eat carbohydrates, whether the carbohydrates are found in fruit, or cake, or bread, or cereal, or potato chips. But how much it will rise can depend on the food and the amount. So enjoy all the possibilities carbohydrate counting has to offer, while treating yourself to the nutritious choices more often.
So I hear you found out you have diabetes, and you're here today to learn about carbohydrate counting.
Yes.
Okay. So counting carbohydrates.
When carbohydrate counting, your goal is to use your food choices to better control your blood glucose.
Well, I have
First, speak with members of your healthcare team for nutrition advice, or a registered dietitian for in-depth nutrition counseling. Together, you will develop a meal plan.
She asked me, about my lifestyle and what's convenient for me and about my family. So we mapped out a diet that was going to accommodate my needs.
Your meal plan is individual for you and based on your nutritional needs, your age, your weight, what medications you take, if any, how active you are, and how many carbohydrates you need for energy each day. Taking all of these factors into account, your diabetes care team will help you develop a meal plan. Carbohydrates are measured in grams. One common method used to count carbohydrates is to count carbohydrate choices. If you use this counting method, your meal plan will suggest the number of carbohydrate choices you should eat at each meal and snack, and a total for the day.
snack.
A typical meal plan may look like this: 3 choices for breakfast, 4 choices for lunch, 1 choice for an afternoon snack, 4 choices for dinner, and 1 choice for an evening snack, for a daily total of 13 carbohydrate choices. Remember, your meal plan is individual for you and takes your lifestyle into account. Perhaps you take insulin and have an evening snack of 2 choices as well as an afternoon snack. What if your job doesn't allow you to snack during the day? In that case, you may consume more carbohydrates at each meal and evening snack to reach your daily total. Work with your diabetes care team to ensure your meal plan is something you can put into practice based on your lifestyle and how you really eat.
So tell me, do you like to have 6 small meals a day, or do you like to have 3 meals with 1 or 2 snacks in between?
I usually eat 3 meals, not a lot for breakfast, but
However your meal plan looks, it is helpful to remember that your goal is to try to keep your blood glucose at a healthy level and avoid high blood glucose after you eat. To do this, stay consistent. Space your carbohydrate intake evenly throughout the day and try to eat at about the same time each day. If snacks are not an option because of your daytime schedule, try not to wait any longer than 4 to 5 hours between meals. Your meal plan will help you do this.
So I've come up with a meal plan for you, and it's going to include your 3 meals a day with a snack. Does this sound good? Do you think this will work for you?
I certainly will try it. Yes, I think it'll work.
Great. I think you're really going to be happy with this.
Once you have your meal plan, you are ready to put it into action. To do this, you need to develop a few basic skills. Learn how to count the carbohydrate values of foods. Learn to recognize portion sizes. Monitor your blood glucose, and keep a food diary. First, let's take a look at how to count the carbohydrate values of foods. When you're beginning to carbohydrate count, you will learn common foods and their portion sizes equal to 15 grams of carbohydrate. This is because 15 grams of carbohydrate equals 1 carbohydrate choice. You can then recognize the carbohydrate value easily and decide whether it fits into your meal plan. One of the easiest and most accessible tools you can use to count how many carbohydrates are in a certain food is the food label. All prepackaged foods and even some non-packaged foods come with a food label. The food label has a lot of information, including serving size, calories, types of fat, carbohydrate, and fiber. When carbohydrate counting, begin by looking at the serving size. All values on the food label are based on this specific serving size. Next, look at the total carbohydrates listed. For example, this frozen meal has 42 grams of carbohydrate in 1 serving. When the food label is not available, you can still find out the number of carbohydrates in foods. Websites like CalorieKing.com and NutritionData.com, cookbooks, handouts from your registered dietitian, ADA exchange lists, and nutrition books can give you the carbohydrate values of foods quickly. But take note, these carbohydrate values are based on a specific serving size. You may eat more or less than the serving shown. To get an accurate idea of the true number of carbohydrates you are eating, you need to learn to recognize correct portion sizes. When first starting out, it is a good idea to use measuring cups, measuring spoons, and a scale to weigh and measure your foods for a more accurate serving size. From that serving size, you can get a realistic idea of how many carbohydrates you are eating. You may be surprised. Here's an example. A serving size of cooked rice is 1/3 of a cup, and equals 15 grams of carbohydrate, or one choice. When you measure the amount of rice served at this meal, it is closer to 1 cup. That means this portion of rice is 45 grams of carbohydrate, or 3 choices. That will make a big difference in how high your blood glucose will rise. Remember, when carbohydrate counting, 15 grams of carbohydrate is 1 serving size or choice. So, what does 15 grams of carbohydrate look like? It can be a slice of bread, 3/4 cup blueberries, 17 small grapes, 3 graham crackers, 3 cups of popcorn, half a cup of pinto beans, 1/3 cup whole wheat pasta, or 2 chocolate chip cookies. Keep a list of the common foods you eat and their carbohydrate values for easy reference. Learning to recognize foods in 15-gram servings is a valuable skill you will use every day. However, not everything you choose to eat will come in perfect 15-gram amounts. Take a look at this container of low-fat strawberry yogurt, for example. It has 33 grams of carbohydrate. How many carbohydrate choices is it? You may need to round the value up or down. Because it is so close to 30 grams, it will be counted as 2 carbohydrate choices. How about a serving of low-fat milk? 8 ounces contains 13 grams of carbohydrate. Because it is so close to 15 grams, count it as 1 carbohydrate choice. How would you count a serving of 12 whole wheat pretzels that contain 23 grams of carbohydrates? 23 is greater than 15, but less than 30, and not really close to either number. 23 grams of carbohydrate is counted as 1.5 carbohydrate choices. And what about a serving that contains as little as 5 grams of carbohydrate? 1 cup of raw or half a cup cooked non-starchy vegetables like carrots, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, spinach, or zucchini all have about 5 grams of carbohydrate. A single serving of 1 cup raw or half a cup cooked non-starchy vegetables can be counted as 0 choices. Many people don't eat enough non-starchy vegetables. Remember, you should eat 2.5 cups each day for good health. At 5 grams of carbohydrates a serving, everyone can reach this goal. If you eat 3 servings at 1 meal or snack, 3 servings of 5 grams each equals 15 grams of carbohydrate and should be counted as 1 carbohydrate choice. This all may seem a little overwhelming, especially when you're just beginning, but it will get easier. With a little time and practice, eventually you'll be able to eyeball your servings and recognize a carbohydrate choice, or 2 or 3, or even a half choice. It will start to come naturally.
Once you get the concept of how things are measured out and how much they are, it will just be a breeze later on.
The best way to see if your meal plan is working and to see how your food choices affect your blood glucose is to monitor your blood glucose. You and your diabetes care team can decide how often to check, but it may be as often as before and after every meal. The results on your meter can help you see how well your meal plan is working and if any changes need to be made to keep your blood glucose in a healthy range in order to avoid the long-term health problems diabetes can bring. You will also find it helpful to keep a food diary. Be sure to include what you ate, when and how much, your blood glucose results, if you exercised, and whether you took any medications that may have affected your blood glucose, and how much. Take all of this with you each time you meet with your diabetes care team.
I was looking at this day over here, and I saw that you had a bagel and your blood sugar went up. Tell me about that.
Yes, I probably made a mistake that time. I had a large bagel
Okay.
And I probably shouldn't have.
Well, I want you to know that it is okay to treat yourself sometimes. So one of the good things that you can do is, instead of having the whole bagel, you can cut it back to a half a bagel.
Well, I'll try that next time.
Great. I think you'll be very pleased because I think
Okay.
you can keep within the allotted amount of carbohydrates and still enjoy a bagel once in a while.
Fine.
Great.
Fine.
Wonderful.
With the information written in your food diary, you and your diabetes care team can make adjustments to your meal plan and food choices until you get the blood glucose control you need. We've covered a lot of information, so let's take a moment to review. Carbohydrates provide your body with energy, but they also make your blood glucose rise. High blood glucose can lead to health problems. Creating a meal plan to balance the number of carbohydrates you eat over the course of the day with the other parts of your management plan, like exercise and medication, can help you gain greater control of your blood glucose. Carbohydrate counting provides you with a flexible way to eat all of the foods you love and still have control of your diabetes. One night you may want fish for dinner, or maybe chicken instead. What about a baked potato? Or even sweet potatoes and corn on the cob? Milk and a brownie for dessert? Feel like tacos? In the mood for some veggies? The possibilities are endless. There's even room in your meal plan for a burger and fries. Just watch the fat. Don't forget about your heart while watching your glucose. Whatever foods you choose, carbohydrate counting requires some effort at first, but it will get easier. And the payoff of good glucose control is worth the effort.
Carb counting just allows you to basically almost eat anything that you want, as long as you